Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Socialist. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're getting ready for the war against Bulgaria. I mean, we're waiting for Serbia to form the Congress of Belgrade, which should happen, again, probably November or December of this year, and then the war usually will be like February, March of 37, so we got a few months to prepare for it. Motion to declare war in the Middle East, that's fine. Fortify the North, honestly, I think this we don't care about too much. Making sure we can actually hold on to Thessalonica with a level 4 fort. That is important. Want to make sure we can control this area here for as long as we possibly can. I actually think maybe we want to send like one more division over here for now. Just stay in Thessalonica. We don't have that many units. We have what, like 9? 9 divisions isn't a ton. Very, very little. We have like no guns at all to build more units with, which is very sad. I don't know if we'll... I mean, we get the decision fight from Macedonia. That'll probably... That's probably going to give us some guns. I don't know why I would assume that. It might. It might give us some equipment. It might give us manpower. It might just give us, like, free divisions. I don't know. Okay, on Western Thrace, Macedonia, the Aegean Islands. Radicals have won the Serbian election. You want a political power? 49 factions, actually, is pretty substantial. Fully independent on civil war. Again, we'll probably go for the diplomatic path. So I think for our last Greek playthrough, again, we did do new expansionism. And most people, I think, go the expansionist route. Balkans cooperation, expand in new markets. None of these require us not to be... I mean, we could probably be socialist and do all these paths, which would make sense. But I mean, at least I'm not seeing any requirement based on ideology around here. The thing is, if you go like socialist, you can also still do the Magelli ideas. Because it doesn't actually care what ideology you are, just that you own enough territory to do it. So you have 4 days until you're ready to go. 50 political power. I mean, we can get like a military staff, but the only military staff you can get for 50 political power are the absolute garbage ones. I mean, you could just declare war on Bulgaria right away. That would be an absolute mistake. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's get the fortifications up first. Fortify Thessalonica. Again, we can't tell what exactly Serbia is actually doing right now. I'm assuming this has already occurred. Liberty conscription, 3 divisions, new folks as well unlocked under political power. 200 that's actually a lot of political power. Open rearmament. I mean, all you can really do is just look at Army Reformist Capsule. All you can really do is look at their folks and see what they actually have done. Where is your tree? Is it this one? National People's Vanguard? Doesn't have National Conspiracy. The Conspiracy... National Spirit. Okay, Romania joined the Belgrade Pact. Congress of Belgrade. The Serbian Republic has invited us to send a diplomat to Belgrade to take part in the Belgrade Congress. So we may discuss the political and military situation in the Balkans. Since the victory of Bulgaria in the Wildkrieg, we've had our eyes on lands that are rightfully ours, as is Serbia. They have suggested we form a new formal alliance called the Belgrade Pact to protect our mutual interests and to contain the Bulgarian menace. This could, however, anger Bulgaria's former allies Germany, Austria, and the Ottoman Empire. Of course, we will join. So yeah, you're in the middle of doing this now. But like within like 30 days. I mean, okay, they actually got to finish this tree. But within like a month, they could declare war. Okay, well, Romania is doing. I mean, Romania is really not going to be a big part of this. Well, at least I don't think so. I don't think Romania and us will ever actually, even if we go socialist, I don't think us and Romania will ever actually go to war. Because Romania can, I think, only join the Moscow Accord. And there usually is not an instance where Russia and the International actually go to war. The only exception is if one of these guys join the International or like Finland join the International. That might cause Russia to declare war, but that's, honestly, that's really about it. Austria is now support for Bulgaria. Not a big surprise. Okay, Latvia's I mean, yeah, like, none of them are going to join the International anyway, so... A war between us and Russia are, I think, fairly slim. Okay, so there's a one in Brazil. Yes, you're now national populace. You will form the Empire of Brazil soon, I believe. Okay, Spanish Civil War. Oh, you're not called CNCFIA anymore. You're just called the Iberian Federation from the beginning. Okay. We're not going to worry about that too much. Under political power. I think we're really just going to save our political power in order to get our early mobilization here done. Because, like, once you're finished, don't really worry about any of you. Honestly, I mean, actually, getting away to one research slot would probably be nice. 2 bonus to the industry would also not be bad. Political power plus 50, so that at least offsets our takeout loans focus. But I think we're just gonna wait on this a little bit. This will probably be what we get done last. We'll probably actually go, I think, for our research slot after this. I'm guessing each of these 2 provinces is going to get... I mean, it adds 4. Yeah, so you get 4. Oh, no, it actually adds 4 to everything. It adds 4 to both provinces. Okay, that's actually incredible. Do we still need to fortify the north, though? I still don't think so. Because Thessalonica is considered urban. It's already got a 30% penalty. The level 4 forts, that should be an extra negative 60. So that should be, I think, basically a negative 90% on attacking Thessalonica. I mean, we do have mountains here, which are already 50%, was negative, another negative 60%. I mean, it'd basically be impossible to attack. You need to destroy the fortifications first. Which, I mean, would be... Why do we need an international arms embargo? Okay, you know, I didn't need guns, you know? I mean, did everybody in the Belgrade Pact get that option? Yeah, you've been embargoed. Albania's just hanging out. And so far, you have not signed an agreement with the Ottoman Empire. So the Ottomans may very well come in and seize a couple of provinces for themselves, which should be a little bit risky, just because it would mean that the Ottomans would have more territory that's rightfully Greek. We should be safe. B4. Where's the entire Bulgarian army? Because we see about 6 on the border with Romania. There might be some on the border with the Ottoman Empire. There's none on the border, I think, with Serbia right now. Okay, let's go up to early mobilization. Actually, do we have anyone here that's really good? The power gain, 15%. 15%'s not bad. 10% cheaper guns and support weapons would also be nice. I think just early mobilization first. It's a 20% military construction speed bonus as well as 4 factories. I don't know if that'll be enough to actually get us 1 more in this. No. But we're now building a lot more, or more efficiently. We really have no supplies. We have no trains. Do I have trains unlocked? Do I have trains researched? No, why would I? Why would Greece in the year 1937 have figured out what a train is? Don't be an absolute fool. We need to research trains. We need to build some trains. Actually, what we'll probably do is that once we research trains, we're just going to steal 15 trains from the population, if we can. Typically, I think that's the best course of action. So what are you doing right now, Serbia? Resistance behind Bulgarian lines. Okay, so they're ready to go very soon. And I am ready to join them. Your research bonus, army experience plus 25 is not that important, but it will get us closer, I guess, to a doctrine. I mean, both of these are also really good. So military innovations next. So these are 3 military factories. And then your 10%... Add Pirkro. Does that just give me them for free? Probably, yeah. Okay, we'll probably go with you then next, actually. Because I don't know, what rifles do we have? We already have the 1936 rifle. We have a research bonus towards it. Finland has joined the Reichspakt, not a big surprise. Russia has gone national populist. And Sweden has abdicated the throne. There's now a question, will they go socialist or will they have the counter coup? We'll have to see. I mean, of course, we would prefer if they go socialist. It'll make my life easier, but there's no way to guarantee that'll actually happen. So you want reinforcements top priority. I'm going to get 2 units just kind of in waiting for now. Not that I think they're going to get any guns anytime soon. But just in case. Okay, no, never mind. Sweden joined the International. Okay. So you've got 2 strong allies in the north. Denmark has joined the Reichspakt because they are scared of the International in Scandinavia. I mean, at this point, it does mean that Finland is basically fucked because they're going to have to fight Russia and Sweden and Norway at the same time, which is probably not going to work out very well for them. Okay, Flanders-Wallonia seems like they're basically being neutral. MacArthur has chosen the absolute worst path for them to take for the AI. Like, they're just not going to have a good time with that. Okay, and with that, the Balkan War has begun. We, of course, will join our Serbian allies. I'm also going to save just in case we somehow screw this up. I don't think we will. But on the off chance that I do, I want to be prepared. Okay, let's see if we can actually just immediately link Thessalonica up with the rest of our territory. So we have 60 days to do this. I think we've already technically have done it. The Fourth Balkan War. The first 2 decades of the 20th century, 3 Balkan wars shook the region. The first 2 were local affairs, fought only between the Balkan states themselves, whereas the third is more commonly known as the Balkan Front of the Wildkrieg. For almost 2 decades after its conclusion, worldwide observers expected it to be the last 2. After all, the Wildkrieg left Bulgaria hegemon in the Balkans, and its 3 competitors shattered, held down by oppressive peace treaties for having chosen the wrong side, and divorced from much of their core lands. Surely, if Europe redraws according to Germany's whim, there's no room for Roundhead ambitions in the Balkans. It is clear today as thousands of men across the region take up arms that those predictions are wrong. Was it the weakness of the so-called Greater Bulgaria that was at fault, or is the fault blame on Austria and Germany for having grown complacent towards the Balkans and not stopped the rearmament of the Balkan states? By now, the answer does not matter. Only bloodshed will ensue. While it seems unlikely the Fourth Balkan War will escalate into a worldwide conflict, as none of the great powers treat it as a proxy war against one another just yet, there are still potential participants in the war lying in wait. And nobody knows what the result will be. Can Bulgaria defend its fragile hegemony of the Balkan region and make it stand for the test of time? Or will the Belgrade Pact achieve the new order in the Balkans at which it calls for? To get a little bit of manpower, a little bit of support here. Again, you don't have an agreement with the Ottomans. We'll probably see them join the war in just a second. I'm going to sign you over here. Yeah, let's see if we can move you away from Bulgaria. I want you over into this province for a second. Just reinforce this. Bulgaria, or Independence Day, fantastic. And again, I think we just want more rifles. Right now, like, rifles are kind of what we need. The Racer Sophia, 30 days. I mean, 30 days to get Sophia is kind of asking a lot, I would say. What I want to do is I want to see if we can align ourselves and border with our allies in the north. Fantastic. Just having a line between us and Belgrade will be nice. Now share our border with you. Want to take this province next. Do we have an air force? We do, actually. Okay, so we're going to assign you to Purple Army. Actually, I'm not. We're going to have you just fly over Bulgaria proper. We'll then go up to partial mobilization. Fantastic. Okay, we want to take this province. Actually, I can move here now. Thessalonica is still safely defended. Can I move my unit here? I can. I don't want you spread over here. I want Blue Army doing their own thing. But again, we don't have that many men. Sophia's controlled by Greece, or an ally. Gain war support. I'm guessing Bulgaria's going to take some penalties. I was going to say we're going to do another save. I'm not. I'm just going to victory point rush you with this cavalry to see if we can get that to happen. Could lead to some bad stuff happening. Like, don't get me wrong. Okay, we've immediately run into a little bit of resistance here. Trying to think, like, where else can we move out of these units? Okay, pull you back by one province. I don't know where you're actually trying to go. Okay, pull you back a second province again. Who would have thought that trying to move your units into the mountains would be a little bit tricky? But if we can take this province, that'll shrink our front line by 4 provinces, which is really substantial, I would say. See if we can maybe... Okay, there's the Ottoman Empire now. They've joined this war. I want you staying here. Just for the time being. And we're not going to take... Taking Sofia is not going to happen. But do we get any penalties for not doing it? No, I don't think we lose anything for not achieving our victory conditions right away. Okay, Ottoman troops have already moved their way over here. 87% with you. They haven't really moved into Serbia, which is nice. Bulgaria, they've already immediately ended their hostilities. Which again, I mean, it's a little bit annoying seeing as... Oh, I have select national focus. We'll go with you. It's a little annoying seeing as... It's 37 right now. Now you're not in this war. And also you seize territory that's rightfully ours. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'll move you up 1 tile. Thessalonica is pretty well defended right now. Again, do not have units on the Turkish border. Doesn't actually do anything for us. Okay, Costa Rica has joined the Entente. That is fine. You are a Bulgarian city. And you're down to 97%. Once we take this, you will be encircled. If I can take this province. Be there in 18 hours. Okay, fantastic. We do want the city. We do want Sofia. I need trains. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, research trains, please. Okay. Hold your ground. Moving units against you. You are on force attack, which is a little scary. But again, once we can kill this unit off... Yeah, redeploy up to the northern line as quickly as you possibly can. So you're defending well. Can I have you pull down 1 province? I can. I'd like you to win this fight a little bit faster, please. You've been wiped out. That's fantastic. That's what we wanted to see. I'm actually going to assign you in the blue army for the moment. Yeah, bring our units forward, please. You were able to get a small encirclement, which is nice. We've only lost 3,000 men. That's not bad at all. I mean, I do see Romania that you literally have like just an open province right here. Just letting you know. I don't know if you've seen that or not. Austria's gonna warn Hungary. That is okay. I'm gonna bring our units in. So you can get like another small encirclement here. I mean, we do have access to Sofia. Question is whether or not I can actually move my way into Sofia. Got a Serbian troop trying to move into position. We have 1 division in Sofia. You've moved your way up here. I'm going to move my troop here to get encirclement. I'm actually going to pull you back. I mean, actually, no, I'm not. I want to hold this. Even though it's only worth 1 victory point, I think every victory point does kind of matter here. Yeah, so you can kill these other 2 Bulgarian troops. We can take this railroad. I don't know how much it'll actually benefit us. Are you a supply hub? You are a supply hub. I would love a supply hub, by the way, just to let you know. I want to make sure this area is defended. You're still encircled. And we don't lose anything, I think, for not taking Sofia right away, which is nice. We want to get a spy agency. I don't think so. I don't think that does too much for us. How long would it take to research rifles? My only issue with this is that I'm worried if we start to research now, it will it won't put in our company. Okay, there's another unit down. Bulgaria is down to 89%. Okay, we do see them moving into the north. We now actually do also border Romania, so we've got a full line between Bucharest and Athens. Can I get an encirclement on this division? I mean, right now they're actually pulling out of the area, so it's a little hard to say. Okay, let's keep moving units up north. Capture another important city over here. I'm going to assign you to Purple Army for now. Have you move up 1 province. I want to make sure this unit has nowhere to retreat to. That's very important. I mean, again, we do need to take Sofia, I think, to win the war against Bulgaria, even though I think we're doing very, very well for ourselves. Okay, 6 days until you're ready to go. Sofia is right here. Boston's fallen. Again, yeah, MacArthur's dead. He has no chance. Okay, we do see the Romanians have moved their way along the coastline over here, which is fantastic news. Bring you over here into the fight. And I'll probably just assign everybody into Purple Army afterwards. What are your stats? 4-1-3-2. You know what? You're actually kind of a better leader. So I think I'd rather have Blue Army. Yeah, assign you all like this, and then we'll just bring. Guerrilla Expert's not that great, but I mean, you're just a better attack general, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Also gonna need more rifles here. So they're missing 3.3 thousand. I mean, it's a lot. You know, don't get me wrong. Take out loans. Let's go for industry bonuses now. Everybody get into position. We do need to take out Sofia. Sofia does not have any defenses. I saw what was that event? Wait, what was that event? I wish I kind of read it, because now I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. I actually look back through the VOD to see what it was. I just saw an event. It was called like Roland's Revolt, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen that in my entire life. Again, we're gonna keep on making military factories. Let's keep pumping them into rifle production. Again, we need Sofia. Without Sofia, I don't think the Bulgarians can even surrender. Or can they? I guess I don't know. Because if Sofia is like the last city we take and they just normally capitulate, I don't know what's really going to happen there. Because again, they need to get their way down to 0 due to, yeah, there it is. We are at war. But if they take every city before we take Sofia, genuinely, I don't really know what happens there. They need to take Vidin, but if they could take Vidin before we take Sofia, Serbia, okay, so never mind. We don't need to worry about this. The Serbian Foreign Ministry has informed us that they are currently negotiating peace treaty with Bulgaria that will put an end to the war, and fulfilling generous territorial demands for all its pact members. As war is dragged on, such peace would be welcomed by the people. However, Bulgaria remains an independent state, something officials within our government are concerned with. Seeing that Bulgaria may theoretically be able to rearm and strike back at us, much like they did during the Weltkrieg. Should we accept this peace? We could just keep the war up. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong thing to do in this situation. Because if everybody else separate pieces out, then we would have to fight everyone, like, independently, I think. Which is pretty substantial. Yeah, because then you had to fight all of Bulgaria. I don't know how many units they even have, but it's too many to reasonably fight on your own. Like, if you were, I think, probably Romania could do it. But anyone else, it's just not reasonable. Yeah, let's end the war now. Does Romania even get any territory from this war? I actually don't even remember. Well, Bulgaria surrendered. The joint armed forces of the Belgrade Pact managed to revert the injustice imposed on us after the end of the Weltkrieg. Bulgaria will cede all disputed lands to the Belgrade Pact, but we must retreat our forces behind our border. An independent but greatly reduced Bulgaria will continue to exist for now. Thank you for the stability. We're going to keep all of our units just stationed in this small little area on the Bulgarian border. I like how Romania doesn't even get any land out of this war. They get basically nothing. You know, you still gotta wait until the election of 38, which will happen next year. But now that the war in Bulgaria has come to a conclusion, I guess we'll get half of you guys to go on the border with Albania if there's just not enough supplies here for some reason. The reason actually is probably we don't have trains. Yeah, let's just order in Eastern Macedonia. Thank you very much. And I do think that for now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks to everybody for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not doing, thumbs down. Remember to subscribe, and goodbye.